My most typical day at the museum probably starts with me, like everybody else, going in and checking your emails, seeing who's asked for what. But usually what I do during the day is a couple of things. One is I'll walk through the galleries, make sure the paintings in the galleries that I am sort of tasked with looking over are all on the up and up and that there are no problems. You'd be surprised with the public walking through there. Often, things get nudged or things get rubbed because people touch labels and, you just never know. So I try and make it a point to get to the galleries once a day. A good amount of my job is doing research, reading or writing of some kind, whether it's writing for a label, writing for a press release, writing for an essay. There's always some sort of scholarly work that needs to be done during the day. So that gives me energy, so I like to carve out that time early in the day so that I set off, because one never knows where the day is going to go. And then another probably aspect of my days is one of the reasons why I really like to work in a museum is because there are others who work there. So as opposed to, for example, the relatively solitary work of being a professor, where you essentially work for yourself and by yourself. Working at a museum allows for some collegial activity. And the institution that I work at is very big. And it's hard to know what's going on. And the kind of only way to do that is to sit down and have a coffee with somebody or have lunch with somebody and just see what's going on, and not necessarily other curators there. There are people who work in administration or education or membership or development. Those are the people who raise the money for the museum. And it's helpful, I think, to incorporate that as part of a daily routine, just to keep tabs on what's happening.